Also presented with a cheque at Nottingham was the Midland branch of the Retired Greyhound Trust, and it was all down to us at the Dogs. A charity bet placed with sponsors Betfred on Cleaners Lady won for us 4 figures. So next morning our producer Clive Lawrence let the train take the strain to see how the money will be spent. The Midlands branch of the RGT is just outside Newark and is run by this man, John Morton. John makes it his business to alter people's perceptions of ex-racers as he strives to home as many greyhounds as possible.
What you've got to realise is, if you're an athlete running, you eat very high protein food to give you energy. When a dog's racing, it's fed on very high protein food. So it's so more or less hyper all the time, it's raring to go. So it will have the energy to run and run and run. As soon as you retire from racing, you bring the protein down straight away. And in a couple of days, you're just calm and collected. They sleep a lot, they're very quiet, they walk very well on the lead. And one of the best things about a greyhound is they travel extremely well. They put in the back of a car or a mat and they go to sleep till you get there, and then they wake up to, oh, where am I? That's good. And they're not hyper dogs anymore. Yes, they will chase little things at times, but a dog is as good as the owner. You can train them not to chase, and all it is squirt of water and say no, and they learn very, very quickly. I've got them living with chickens, I've got them living with rabbits, I've got them living with geese, I've got them living with cats, everything. But people say greyhounds can't do this. You will get the odd greyhound that can't. It's like any breed, they won't. But a lot of people say that greyhounds are cat killers. All dogs are, I'm afraid. But greyhounds just tend to be that little bit quicker at times. But then again, it's the owner again. Back to the owner all the time. When a dog leaves me, they get lots of information, as well as other things. They get lots and lots of information. How to train to go with cats, how to separation anxiety. And if they read all this and listen to what my advice, and I also am at the end of the phone for any problems at all, ring me. Please, please, please ring me. And that problem goes away. And people say, well, I love this dog, can I have another one? And that's how it's working at the moment. People tend to get addicted to them when they got them. So they have 2 and they might have 3, which is hopefully good. If they do have 3, you know. And that's how it works.
John's immaculate kennels house over 30 retired dogs at any one time. He's a halfway house for those dogs whose careers have ended and who now need homing. And following the national trend this year, John is enjoying great success with his home finding.
I owned last year just over 80, and this year now it's 86 or more now. I think it's nearly 90 now I've owned this year. So I'll go way over 100 dogs this year, way over. But to me, most of the times, it's not the quantity of dogs, how many you home, it's the quality of the home the dog's going to. That's my personal opinion again, you know, because I take a lot of care of my dogs, as you can see with the kennels anyway.
So John, obviously you want to find good homes for all of your greyhounds, but any ones in particular that deserve a mention today?
I would like to mention Duke, Deli and Gemma. They are 3 dogs that live together. They've been together about 3 to 4 years in the house. It's like everything else. At the time, the marriages broke up and the lady's got to work 12 hours a day, and she cried her eyes out, said, I can't keep them, John, can I find my home? Now, they've been here now nearly 8 months, and there's no problem whatsoever, absolutely 0 problem. They walk very well on the lead. Duke's a big boy, but he's lost behind his 2 girls. And he's a gentleman, he waits when they come in the kennel, and he waits when they go to bed before he even lies on his own bed. And he's so gentle, and I have him off the lead, walking with me. Every 2 girls on the lead, but the boy just walks on side of me.
So John, if somebody out there is watching, you can give these 3 dogs a home, how far would you travel?
I would travel to Land's End to John O'Groats for these 3. These 3 have raced. All 3 of them are 9-year-old. What they want in life now is they want to retire properly, and they want a lot of TLC. So if there's somebody out there, please, please find them a home. I will travel and give you a home. Please ring me and I will explain to you all about the dogs. Thank you very much.
If you fancy adopting that trio, contact details coming up, but there are hungry mouths to feed now. This is no 9-to-5 existence, and home finding is very much a labour of love for John, as it is many people in the game. But it's satisfying, rewarding, and above all, hugely important.
I do like what I do. People say it's hard work. It is hard work. It is long hours. But God, it's satisfied. You get lots of satisfaction from it. When I see the dogs go, I do cry sometimes. When I see them going up the drive and they're looking at me down at the back of the window of the car, thinking where they're taking me. But then again, I think going to home, it's a lot better than it is in the kennels, because I can't give them 100% individual attention. Even though I do spend a lot of time with them, And I find that helps because it helps a dog to step into another life, into a house. If I get the time and train him to be toilet trained, that helps a lot. I've been about 5 back in 10 years, which is not bad. But I do select the dog for the person. I go and home check these people, and I've got some home checkers now, but I find out the characteristics of this person, and I say to them, what sort of dog do you want? What do you mean? Do you live an active life? Do you live a quiet life? Have you got children? Have you got cats? We find a dog to fit that situation. The only one problem with greyhounds, this is one big problem, it's a good problem. They adore people. Greyhounds love people. So really, guard dogs, have a greyhound, it's a no-no. Watch dogs, yes. They'll watch somebody come in, watch somebody go out, and that's a greyhound for you.
So if it's been a case of love at first, second and third sight, and you're interested in homing a greyhound, what's the best way of going about it?
Procedure is first is pick up the phone or go on the website, look on the website, see what the dog's got, and get in contact with us. Then we take your name and number and everything, then we'll call you back or get in contact with you. And then what we do then, we'll go out and see you. It's not a form of vetting really. All it is for is to see if the garden's secure. A lot of people think, well, my house is not tidy. I'm not looking for a tidy house. No. Have you got a secure garden? Yes. Is the dog going to be happy? Yes. And I do talk to people, find out why they want a dog. What's the real reason why they want a dog? There's odd people you turn down, but not many. There's not many.
If you want to contact John direct at the Midlands RGT branch, call him on 01636 822 032. If you want to know more general information about the home finding process, contact the Retired Greyhound Trust National Hotline on 0870 444 0673. And if you want to know more about the breed itself, what better way than making it to Nottingham Racecourse for the Great Greyhound Gathering on Saturday, September the 22nd. Doors open at 10 AM. Retired greyhounds really do make great pets.